So we've really run out of time, which is remarkable to me. So here's the challenge. You each get 10, 20 seconds to offer to the people here, including well, not all 300 are here for the first time, but there's a lot of young people, in our group. So if you were coaching yourself 30 or 40 years ago, what would you aim for? What technology, what role, what would be an exciting place to be 30 years from now?
That's easy.
Neil, Bernie, sorry.
I was just saying, it's easy. Gas turbines, no.
Oh.
No,
okay.
I mean, we all had to decide what we're going to do when we were young, what was going to make a career. And my advice is jump into this space. Just simply jump in, because my first job, I think, was an oil bunker seat boiler making steam for a steam turbine. I thought, wow, and that was for refining sugar. I thought, well, this is power. I'm always going to need power. What a great industry to be in, and more so now today than ever, because the variety of the options are so great and it's so dynamic, and we're always going to need it. So you have engineering firms up here, you have OEMs, you have manufacturing. Jump in, jump again, keep jumping, because it's a phenomenal time to be in this
Lace them up, get in the game. Tim, thanks, Bernie.
I'm going to plug IDEA. Get involved, be part of the organization, be active, build your network. These are the experts in this room that can help you navigate through any challenge.
Okay.
They all suffer from the same problems in different places, so a lot of smart people in the room, so use the resource.
Tim, thanks very much. Did I give you the $20? Still owe you. Okay. Thanks, Tim. Noah.
Yeah, I would suggest getting involved in decentralized energy, and because this is a massive growth area. I mean, I've been involved for about 15 years, and then I've joined the data center industry, and now that's really a key topic there. Right. And I'd also add that don't be afraid to work in different roles and try different things out, because I think collaborating across industries and disciplines is going to be a much more valued skill set into the future.
Yeah, so you may not know, but Noah worked in heat networks prior to joining Equinix, right? So he really did have like a real sense of us. So we're thrilled he's here. So welcome, Noah. Joan, how would you advise young Joan?
Yeah. You know what? I really selfishly commend that I participated in operations early in my career. I really think walking in those shoes of operations has helped inform a lot of things over the course of my career. The one area I would suggest that everyone might consider, while we're all technically capable, and I actually think technology is going to be the easiest answer to all this, it's the finance and business side that we all need to make sure we understand what those drivers are. And so if there's an area that you might want to consider putting more of your time in, I would just say it's going to be on the business side going forward and the financial.
So Joan, good advice. Even if you can design and construct an asset, it's helpful to be able to explain how to pay for it and what the financial risks, benefits, rewards are. Right. Absolutely. So thank you. Good coach. Kimberly.
I agree with that as well, because as an engineer coming out of college, you're not thinking about that side of things, but it is insanely important. I would also say learn as much as possible while you don't have many responsibilities, and find a really good mentor.
Yeah, good advice.
Because that will help you along your journey.
Well, Kimberly is a graduate of the Mass Maritime Academy, right, where they teach you how to keep the ship sailing and everyone safe and operational, even when the stuff hits the fan. So even that alone is great grounding. Tim?
Just interesting, because we're doing an ambient loop building it right now at Mass Maritime Academy.
They're doing a project there.
Awesome.
Come see it.
So Kevin, to young Kevin, what would it be? Plastics.
I told the young professionals group on Monday that it's just a fascinating time to be in this industry right now. There's so much happening. I think one of the things that's important to continue to focus on, similar to what Joan said, is it's important to understand what it takes to make a project happen. Yeah. The best technology is shiny and exciting, but if it can't be put into practice, it really isn't going to make a difference. So understand the technology, but also how to make something happen.
Yeah, very good. Neil, I mean, you're doing some pretty groovy stuff.
I am, and I came from it from a different side as well. I spent 20 years in oil and gas. I'm a geophysicist by training, so I did all of that subsurface side of things, and for the last 5 years, I've been at Ever. One of our biggest challenges is people, is the knowledge base, is the geosciences and drilling engineering. This is a huge gap for us because everyone assumes that those are fossil fuel jobs. And so the enrollment into universities in this is just plummeting. Yeah. And so I spend a lot of time at universities and all the way back to elementary school and middle school and high school and talk about the opportunities that are there from a subsurface standpoint and really the excitement around that. And you do have a career, you do, whether it be rare earth extraction or mining or geothermal, those skill sets are needed and there's fewer of them on the horizon. So, so be curious and there are going to be opportunities for you. So that's my.
Would the like if you're recruiting basketball players, you go to the playgrounds, right? And would it be like the technical schools or?
Absolutely. Yeah. So CU Boulder has a great geoscience facility. They have a great engineering facility. Colorado School of Mines. Yeah. Colorado School. So these guys, but their enrollments are all dropping. So we want to build, for example, with this district energy in CU Boulder, we want to build this geothermal hotbed of education so that it's really combining academia and real life opportunities for them to see, yes, you can have a career in this and you want to come to CU Boulder to learn about this. And it's right next door. We actually have an installation there. I mean, those are the types of things that we want to do. That
they're harvesting heat, not fossil, too,
That's
right? I mean, I would think that would really excite the I don't know, is it Generation Alpha? Is the
Absolutely, and the guys who are going around licking rocks and hiking and excited about geoscience and geology, those guys, the guys who are excited about this energy transition, and now they can do it. So yeah.
I got a C in geology. It's tough. Only C ever in my life, by the way. So I'm not a good hire. Rajesh, thanks a lot, Neil. Rajesh, if you were young Rajesh, and you actually have a young, your son, but looking ahead, like where would you skate to?
Yes, my younger son is, by the way, a big fan of IDEA and of Rob, and he loves what IDEA does. So I have Gen Z team members in Johnson Controls on my team globally in Denmark, France, and other parts of the world. I have to say, stay connected and get involved with smart, healthy, and sustainable buildings. And obviously, IDEA is such a great organization. It has had a personal influence for me and my younger son. And that's where I would leave it.
Very good. Very good.